Today we are kicking off a new series of stories highlighting holiday and history here in the Triad.
And first up, we're looking at the unique traditions and symbols of Moravians that have become staples in Winston-Salem.
Yeah, the beautiful Moravian stars that we see shining at homes and businesses across the city. Here's the backstory.
They offer a source of warmth that kind of drives away some of that darkness.
The Moravian star means something different for everyone.
I think it just, invites the Christmas spirit.
It's really become the symbol of Winston-Salem, and I think it's just beautiful.
Craig Atwood knows more than most, having grown up in this area and taught theology and Moravian history for decades.
One of the interesting things about the Moravian star is it started as a math project in school.
A geometry teacher in Germany tasked students at a Moravian boarding school with creating a star with 26 points, their final project before Christmas break.
And of course, parents are always proud of what their children do for Christmas, and they would hang the stars. And over the years, it became so popular that other people in Germany wanted them, and the church opened up a star factory.
The stars spread to America in the early 20th century through traveling Moravians and missionaries, but all those little pieces needed to be assembled at their final destination.
In the early days, it was kind of a family craft project you would do. It's not just square and triangles, but there's octagons and hexagons. It's quite time-consuming.
Now they can come pre-assembled and pre-lit. The invention of electricity is really what shot the stars into the spotlight to be used by the general public.
Stars are for everyone. Almost all religions have this Festival of Lights idea.
Atwood says the best example of this is the biggest Moravian star in the world being on top of Atrium Health Wake Forest Baptist Hospital in Winston-Salem, and the thousands of people of all faiths and backgrounds making walking the pedestrian bridge in Old Salem under a sky of Moravian stars a tradition. When they hang from the start of Advent to Epiphany is a reminder of the true meaning of the star, still rooted in Moravian values.
They're meant to represent the Star of David, the Star of Bethlehem. They're trying to represent the light of Christ.
Stars give us hope in the darkness of the night.
And the traditional Moravian star has 26 points, as I mentioned, from that original project. That can go up to more than 100, though, for some of these. The coinciding points just have to be exactly equal in length to symbolize the Moravians' belief in equality. So.
And be sure to tune in tomorrow for another look at Jackie's story. You're highlighting an iconic holiday tradition in Old Salem, the candle tea.